Ah, Supreme Lord! Yes, the assault is going perfectly. Soon James Cameron's Ice Fortress will fall, and we will be the highest grossing film of all time! So, I'm gonna need to call you back. Yeah! Star Wars Episode 7: The Force Awakens. This movie is just so damn good! Not great, but it is a damn good movie that is worth your attention and definitely worth seeing. J.J. Abrams and Disney have successfully breathed new life into the Star Wars franchise after George Lucas kinda ruined it with the prequel trilogy, but who cares? Star Wars is good again. That's awesome. And I am totally pumped for the new trilogy and anthology movies that we're going to see in the coming years. This is a franchise that is worth getting back into. Story-wise, The Force Awakens deals with two main characters, Finn and Rey. Finn is a former stormtrooper for the New Order, the successors to the Galactic Empire, who doesn't like how the New Order does things, and with the aid of an escaped prisoner, Poe, whom he helps escape, they crash land on the planet Jakku, where it's assumed only Finn is the survivor, and he has a run-in with Rey, who has found that cute little ball droid BB-8, who is trying to find its master so it can deliver the final piece of a map to, I'm not going to spoil that, to the Resistance. Unfortunately, the New Order tracks them down, and they're now on the run and have to make their way to the Resistance. If this sounds a bit familiar, it's because The Force Awakens does, albeit quite successfully, channel the spirit of the original movies. But it does feel at times it's trying too hard to be like the originals, but thankfully it has enough of identity of its own with its, well, genuinely humorous slapstick humour and likeable characters. I mean, forget Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman, Finn and Rey actually have a genuine romantic chemistry, and it's not a "I love you, I can't stand to miss you" style soap opera drama. It's more of a comedic rom-com style of romance that's actually enjoyable to watch. Oh, and Kylo Ren, he is a bona fide badass and an enjoyable and engaging villain. Easily, if you aren't interested in Finn or Rey, his arc with his dad is truly something to really get you sucked in. Now, the movie as a whole is very well made, and thankfully, rather than just bombarding us with constant CGI, the movie's got a good mix of CGI and in-place effects. In fact, BB-8 himself, that little ball droid, he's actually a real thing. He's not a piece of computer graphics that's just been rendered out. And, as I said before, the humour is actually good, but at times it feels like a bit of a side attraction, as in, they try to just diversify things a bit, but it takes the main stage a little too much, in my opinion. And while the story is good and well written, it has the problem that too much stuff just relies on coincidence. Like, it just so happens the Millennium Falcon is over there, it just so happens Han Solo and Chewbacca are piloting that freighter, it just so happens that Kylo Ren has a connection with Luke, it just so happens that R2-D2 will reactivate at this point in time, and it's really going to test your suspension of disbelief that all this stuff is just happening out of coincidence. Now, another problem with the story is that it kind of takes a Fury Road approach to its finer details. Now, it is much more blatant. It doesn't copy Fury Road's in minimalist storytelling exactly, but here's the thing. Fury Road did tell you everything, but with its strong visuals, it just laid things out for you and let you connect the dots yourself. In Force Unleashed, though, everything's much more blatant, but they don't fully explain everything. So it just feels like a bad attempt to emulate the storytelling of Fury Road at some points. Whatever other problems The Force Awakens has really are just minor deficiencies in its story. Everything else is completely solid and fantastic. From the acting, to the effects, to the story for the most part, it is a damn good movie that only just falls short of true greatness. It tries too hard to be like the originals and falls a little tragically short, much like Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And again, it is just damn good. It's revitalized the Star Wars series in a way the prequel trilogy wishes it could. If you haven't seen this movie yet, or if you haven't been to a midnight screening, go see it. This is a damn fine movie that will get you so pumped for the upcoming sequels.